Software history is more than a stream of commits. Moguru turns a GitHub repository into a source-linked history book that you can dive through. GitHub preserves what changed, but the human story is scattered. Moguru brings together releases, pull requests, issues, commits, authors, code structure, and their original links. I choose a bounded repository for a fast, rate-limit-friendly analysis. Moguru starts from published releases, then deepens each chapter with pull requests and explicitly referenced issues. Normalized inputs are saved in SQLite, so I can tune prompts without fetching the same GitHub history again. Behind the interface, parallel workers summarize small changes and aggregate them into files, directories, and the repository. The result is an edited narrative, not another activity feed. Every important claim stays connected to GitHub. Readers can expand the evidence, follow a release, pull request, issue, or fixed commit, and distinguish a source fact from an interpretation. History density keeps the book useful at different scales. Medium preserves a readable arc across the release chapters. Low asks GPT 5.6 to compare those chapters across chronological batches, reject routine patch trains and weak evidence, and keep only decisive turning points. Every selected event has a reason and category, and the application validates each returned source identifier before publishing it. GitHub only is the reliable baseline. Optional deep research can add official documentation or ecosystem context, but it never replaces GitHub or proves a causal link the repository does not support. The history book can also become a visual dive. The newest layer begins at the surface. Scroll forward to move back in time, scroll back to return toward the present, and open floating evidence bubbles to reach the original source. In this MVP, the tour stays interactive in the browser. Past interfaces are reconstructed with dummy data by default, while executable historical captures require an explicitly approved, fixed revision inside a network-disabled, read-only sandbox. Codex was my primary development partner throughout Build Week. It helped implement and test the Next.js product, release-first GitHub ingestion, SQLite cache, remote agent boundary, structured validation, Docker hardening, and cinematic interaction design. Inside the product, GPT 5.6 Luna handles parallel summarization and repository-wide editorial comparison with higher reasoning settings. The agent receives bounded text evidence, not an unrestricted repository path, and returns a strict structured result. Git stores history. Moguru explains why it matters, while keeping the original evidence one click away.